All right, welcome to the first MLB Picks video. My name is Trevor, aka Stooley, and we're just going to hop right into it. First play of the day, we have the Giants taking on the Astros. The Giants are traveling from Mexico City in that high elevation where they were taking on the Padres all weekend, and now they are traveling back home to the States, and they're taking on Houston. They used a ton of bullpen in that series. Houston doesn't have to travel. I already like the advantage there. Luis Garcia is going for the Astros. He didn't start that great this season, but his last two games, he's had 11 innings pitched. He's given up 0, struck out 16, walked 3, given up 5 hits, and that was to the Rays and the Blue Jays. Ross Stripling is going for the Giants. He's got 15.2 innings pitched under his belt this year, given up 13, 6 bombs, 5 walks, 14 strikeouts, and 20 hits in 5 games this season. Houston's bullpen is pretty damn good. They're ranking 4th with a 2.97 ERA, a 2.79 BABIP, and a 1.15 WHIP. The Giants' bullpen, not so much. They got a 6.15 ERA. They rank 28th with a 1.52 WHIP and 27th with a 3.24 BABIP. So with Luis Garcia and the better bullpen with the Astros here, parlaying with the Giants traveling from Mexico City back to the States, I'm going to ride with the Houston run line here, -1.5 for +110. I think we got great advantage. The Astros bats should be able to get to Stripling, and the Giants bullpen is nothing to write home about, so I think we should get there pretty easily with this one. Next play, we have the Blue Jays traveling to Boston. The over-under is 9.5, and we are playing the over at 9.5, and Matt Chapman for a home run, +300 for half a unit. The wind is blowing out to left field in the Green Monster at 15 miles an hour tonight. Barrios has got a 4.71 ERA, 28.2 innings pitched, 15 earned, 1 bomb, 30 strikeouts, and 5 walks this year. The Red Sox have knocked out the starting pitcher in 10 games this year before the 5th inning. And the Red Sox are batting .278 with a .451 slug, .343 on-base percentage in the last 2 weeks, so they're kind of waking up a little bit here. Kluber is going for the Red Sox, and he's got a 6.75 ERA, 24 innings pitched, a 1.33 WHIP, 18 earned, 7 bombs, 8 walks, and 24 hits. The Blue Jays lineup is absolutely mashing off of Kluber. They have a .364 batting average, a .700 slugging, and a .469 weighted on base with 8 bombs and 20 extra base hits. And Chapman is 5 of 5 lifetime, 2 doubles, 2 home runs with a walk off of Kluber. So we're going to throw a half unit on Chapman to hit a home run. He's been absolutely raking, hasn't been getting the home runs, have been hitting the warning track, getting robbed. Just bad luck, and I think that changes tonight. And the final play of the day, we have the Braves taking on the Mets in Game 1. We are playing the under 8.5 at -115. Braves are sending out Spencer Strider. I mean, he's been elite. He's got a 1.8 ERA, 83 WHIP, .83 WHIP, 49 strikeouts, 11 walks with 6 earned this year. The Mets versus Strider, they've been all right, 273 batting average, a 436 slug with 19 strikeouts, 6 extra base hits, and 6 walks. The Mets are pretty much going to be doing a bullpen day. They're sending out Reyes. He has an expecting batting average of 197, a 277 expected slug, a 238 weighted on base, and a 30.4 K rate. It's not terrible, but I think we're going to back the pitching here today. The Braves the last 2 weeks, the bats have not been doing that great. A 223 batting average, 430 slug, and a 303 on base. Not terrible, but it has been down a little bit. And the Mets are batting 265 with a 317 slug and a 321 on base, so they're not really doing much of anything either. I think Strider's going to do what he does, hold the Mets down for at least 6 innings or so, avoid that bullpen for the Braves, which has not been very good. So that's a little unnerving, but I still like the pitching matchup here and the fact that the Mets will be going bullpen. I think they'll be able to minimize some blow-up innings and potential bad spots. Also, with the 2.5 day layoff, I think the bats will be kind of sluggish all around, so I think we'll be able to get under 8.5 in this game. All right. Thank you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow.